Okay, so what I want you to see here is that your operator is a right-handed shooter. And so when you take corners going from right to left, that you show a bunch of your body. Like your guy does not transition. He doesn't transition to his weak arm or any of that. He stays right-handed the whole way. And so whenever you make that peak, you're going to see a lot of the body. And I just want to make sure you understand that. And also, I'm going to let you watch rest of the clips and maybe you'll learn something here and there on the other stuff that we talk about. And then I'll talk about it at the end of the video and make sure we have a good recap of what's going on.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Hold on. Right there.
Can you
But I can't shoot you.
and you can't make it
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I can.
Check your damn fire!
Huh.
That's your head.
It's funny when I make this recording, I'll show you how much you can see. I can. Well, I guess you saw how much on the other end. Yeah, it's crazy
Because
though.
it jumps. It goes like I can't. I see the wall. Head. Your
Yeah.
whole body now.
All right, now do it crouching. Just curious on what your body looks like when you crouch.
All right, going out. See you.
All right.
Just your half body,
Okay.
like your half your face.
All right. So there's.
This is mounted.
mount. All right. So
Do I look less? Same.
man, yeah. Well, now I got like your full head. When I'm aimed like that, just curious.
I just see your gun right now.
Okay, gun.
Your gun.
Let me know when you actually
Gun. I'll pull trigger as soon as I see your face.
Check your damn
Right there.
fire!
What about?
Well,
Hold on, let me
face.
see. Okay, so my face is still there.
shield is distracting. Roll in again.
Okay.
Can't really tell. It's hard to tell. Looks like I'm pointing at that wall there. Ready?
All right.
I see your body, but I'm not nowhere near you. You're like completely out.
Yeah, you're completely out. Like I can destroy your face right
I
now.
can, and I can't hit you yet. I'm not even aimed on you. Look, I'll show you. I'm gonna move to where I can shoot you. Okay.
Do you have
ready?
a laser on your gun? Okay, yeah, shoot.
No.
Yeah, shoot on the building.
All right. No.
That's where you're aimed at?
Yeah, that door.
Yeah,
Top corner.
that's pretty
All
cool.
right, ready? Now I'm gonna show you when I can actually shoot you.
Okay.
There. That's your arm.
Okay. So like
That's your head.
you give me
your
like a
damn
little
fire!
bit of extra body. That's funny though. Farther back. Now go over there. Now watch, when I get farther back, I feel like it's harder for you to aim at me. I'm still using that wall, but it's harder for you to get your sights in. If that makes sense. Like, are you aiming at
So
me?
you're.
I'm using
Yeah. So
some
what are you
distance.
saying? Like shoot?
You don't have to shoot at
Are
me.
you,
I'm
are you
just
shooting?
I'm just showing you that.
No, I'm talking about you. What are you doing? You're like shooting? No, you're like jumping out, shooting, jumping out, shooting.
Well, I do this to see what's going on. Like, I'm not even aiming right now. Because if I aim, I'm this slow. Like,
Oh, okay.
It's not as fast. It depends on your attachments.
Yeah.
I guess you have attachments that
I
make
thought you meant when you're like shooting corners and stuff like this. You like
Yeah, I'll do both. Like, but if I'm engaging you, like me and you got in a corner engagement like that, I'm not going to be at the corner doing this. I'm going to actually be back here engaging you. There's two things I like about it. One, just say you decide to rush me, I can get back. I'm already at I can run back. Like, I already put distance. Like, I got extra distance. So if you decide, just for whatever reason, you're gonna rush me right here, you can get on me pretty damn quick. When I'm out here, it gives me more time. Like, I can still keep the distance. And for me, because I'm a better shooter, I feel like distance is always, it works in my favor. I don't want somebody, like, if I'm here to here, and you're a noob shooter, you have a really good chance of still killing me. And that's what sucks. And so, if I can keep the distance here, for whatever reason, now that you're a noob shooter, you actually have a harder time with that recoil. I made my silhouette smaller. So when I go on these corners, I've seen you like, not saying you do this every time or anything, but I've seen you go like this. Here, engage, but you don't move.
Yo,
like, you kind of like,
we're on the same side.
like I have some recordings of you just kind of like standing here and not moving. You need to be like doing this. Like, we're fighting each other.
no, I agree with you. I never really thought about it.
But
No, we're on the same side.
you don't have to get like, you can get a couple good hits. You got a couple good
No,
hits, like that's
we're
a
on the same
success.
side.
Like, you don't have to get the kill every time.
Yo, we're on the same side.
And with your aiming, so look, I don't know if you aim like this. So when I aim, I'll aim and shoot.
Hold fire, I'm not your enemy.
Does this show me aiming?
I'm aiming.
Like, yeah, do it real quick. Like, so the reason why is because you move faster. So I can go like that.
Control your fire. Change your mags.
But just because you aim, just say I aimed at you. So you see my laser? Well, if I aim the whole time, you can reset it a lot faster if you just let go. I don't know if that makes sense, because your speeds are different. I think they are, unless your settings are different. But when I aim, my sensitivity, like moving my left to right, is a little bit slower. But yeah, I think the corner thing will help you a lot. Just taking these corners a little bit outwards, and if you need to, you can get to safety right here. But okay, let's go play. Okay, so what I want you to get out of this is when it comes to cornering. So cornering is different than, I guess you would say, real life. So in real life, you can move your body how you want to. You know, you can tuck in, pull your shoulder back, you can do all that, you know, just show a gun whenever you look at a corner. On a video game, it's not. You know, they have this coded to where your character moves how he's supposed to move, and so his elbow's going to be sticking out, and so when he's going on the corner, you know, he's going to have his little, you know, chicken arm out there, and so the enemy is going to be able to see that before you actually see them. So those are things to consider, that you can't just go super slow on your corners, because you're already showing your body before you actually see them. So I like to, when I take corners, I try to make it a little bit, you know, fast, and I would like to think of it like you're just nibbling at the pie, and so you're just taking a little at a time, but you still want to do it fast. So in, out, in, out, in, out. And also remember that when you get into these engagements, it's not always about killing. I mean, the end game is killing, but the engagement part, think of it as like rounds. You know, your first round, just say you took 2 plates off. Well, you don't have to stand out there anymore. You're winning the battle. He has to put those 2 plates on. So you have 2 options. You can either stand back and let him put the 2 plates on, which is okay, because you have to remember, we only have so many plates we can carry. So you can let that happen, and y'all can continue again. Make sure you plate up too. And then the other option is, if you feel like you can take him on, then you can rush him. But that's all. It's always situational when it comes to that. So don't just rush people all the time. Also remember, once you're peeking out and you're engaging, you don't just stand there. I mean, think about it. So if you were shooting at a target that was not moving, are you more likely to hit that or a moving target? So I think some people, they get tunnel vision and they forget that, hey, like, not only are you supposed to aim and shoot at the person, but you need to be moving your body. So strafing. So you either need to be moving left or right. Just keep them guessing. Crouching and cornering, I would say, is a no-go for most of the time. The only time I like to do like a crouch and cornering is if I feel that they absolutely do not know I'm there, and I just want to take the advantage of that, you know, maybe get around the corner. Because the downside is that you're taking a corner extremely slow, and you also make your silhouette where you're smaller, but you're more condensed, and so it's easier for them to actually get a headshot onto you. That's what I found out. I feel like, because a lot of people do body shots, and so when you crouch down, you put your head into that body shot range where they were already aiming, and so just a no-go on that. Hopefully you learned something. If you liked it, if you have any comments, let me know. Please subscribe if you haven't, and thank you for watching.